Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody has a nice Friday and is ready for the weekend. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. Do this work nearly 30 years on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays this week. So if something's bothering you, if something annoying you, this is the place, because this is the only place when I'm live where I do mini free readings. Just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Hi Nono, good morning sweetie. Hi XOXO, thank you for joining. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So if something's bothering you, annoying you, you need some insight for the weekends, you're struggling with something and you just want to try it, then please put your first name and specific question. I choose them at random after every read, so no guarantee. But on TikTok, if you're my 123 top viewers or you have an abonnement on my channel, for sure, I'll choose you your question first. You get priority. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, hi Anna, during this live, that's possible for a small donation of $10, €10. It's really easy to get yourself on the list. You need to do it yourself. Yes, and you can just go to my bio. It's my picture on TikTok. Want to links in my link tree. The first one, two are ways and platforms to donate. You can also choose PayPal me, Medium Sasha as my name, or gift a train in my gallery gift, and then I'll add you physically to my list. So that's how it works. And in between my VIP readings, I do mini. So just be patient, keep tapping my screen, follow me, subscribe if you're new here, like my live on YouTube. It all helps me grow on social media. So thank you. Good to see you. The same, and I'm so happy you're in. Same for Nuno. The same for everybody who's joining. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start doing some minis, okay? Hi, Chloe, Sky, and Amanda on YouTube. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Chloe, she was first. Hello, Sasha. How was your Friday so far? It was chilly. I woke up, did some me things, and now I'm here. Can you check with Bizarre Maribel how he feels about her? Let's check. I'm not seeing marriage. I'm seeing that somebody's in it, and I think it's the male energy. But meanwhile, keeping eyes open if there's something else still available. I feel that person is too young to settle down, the male energy. I feel that that person is still like figuring out what their identity is in the world. And it's an option. That's what I'm getting close. Sky, Sasha, how are you? I have a crush in my work. Ooh, that's fun going to work when you have a crush. You look pretty today, I'm sure. Waking up earlier than you should. What does he think about me? Thank you. Let's check, sweetie. Let's check what your crush is thinking about you. I'm picking up that your crush doesn't notice you're there. It's not your fault. It's a person that is very difficult to connect with. It's a person that is really focused for why they're at their job. So, drop something, fall in his laps. Maybe he'll get some attention. Amanda, good morning, Sasha. I hope you're doing well. Yes, for sure, sweetie. Can you tell me any message for my highest good, please? Yes, of course. Let's check, sweetie. Picking up that your life path and all the struggles you went through and everything you did in your life to get where you're at is finally paying off. It's finally paying off. And what I'm picking up on is that you are not yet in meeting that energy. So if you would be balanced physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and I believe that that's our challenge from the moment we are born, and our heart helps us to connect it all, would feel that. So if you're eating a bit too much or going too late to bed or don't feel like doing something for your body or for your mental health, then it is because you're not connected to spirituality. So try to meditate a few times a day. You have those apps that are really easy, or you can just breathe or do the Wim Hof. Just try to connect, because then you'll feel that everything is possible, but you don't are not used to that energy. So I get it. I get it, sweetie. Chloe, thank you so much for your answer. Oh, my pleasure, sweetie. Amanda, good morning, Sasha. I hope you're doing well. Can I tell me any message from my... Yeah, we did that. Coco, will Anthony reconnect with me? Let's check. Will Coco reconnect with you? At this moment, you are an option. He didn't decide yet, and it's all based on emotional energy, okay? So see if you can change his mind. XOXO, thank you for being my super fan. How Ford feels about me after quote I posted yesterday. They feel like you're in your energy, that you're a powerhouse. And what I'm picking up on is that you're moving on. That's his intention behind watching still your social. And when you move on, they feel less guilty. Thank you, sweetie. No, mom is not so happy about my decision about the kids. She wants me to help her get foster money. Let's check. I get that, but it's gonna take a lot of time, and you better put it in your own, um, yeah, in your own means, because you are able to create whatever you want and have the funds whatever you need. So it's up to you, you know. You want to please everybody as you did in the past, Nunu, and moved personally, no, going nowhere. I mean, see where we met in the beginning. You were in a divorce. See in the small times that you just said, you know, I leave the people's opinions and I'm going to concentrate on myself. And you start making steps. And every time when another soul that needs care or needs attention, you stepped off your path and went to rescue them. And see where you're at. You're going nowhere. So this is a decision you need to make for yourself. Spirit just wants you to make it with all, you know, with all the knowledge you have, with your eyes open. So no, just follow your gut and don't let people guilt you, because you know people guilt you in all ways. And where do you get? Thank you. My lip gloss. All my products comes from Kiko. I love Kiko. So this is one of the latest lip gloss from Kiko. I I love them. They always have these colorful styles and colorful makeup. Um, Thank you. So no, it's up to you, but there's no wrong answer. But if you look to the broader picture, choose you, you know, and they'll get it. But it takes some time. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you, sweetie. And please, any advice on my first concrete action is towards purpose. So confused. Please, any advice on my first concrete action to purpose? Okay, let's get there. Yes, Nunu, you know, you have a lot of potential. You are on your life path. You got off that with the whole Few matter, and now you want to get off for your mom? I mean, it's up to you. There's no good, there's no bad. I'll support you, whatever you choose. But this is a decision like when you're in a crossroad and you need to decide what is good for me. So maybe don't decide and take some days off and just, you know, think about it. Write the cons and the pros and make the right decision for you. Um, the most important, Anne, is that you have more pleasure in your life. It's like you see all these things as tasks, and tasks that you need to like fulfill, but not because you get pleasure out of it or you grow out of it or you learn something. It's just because society or your environment are expecting something from you. So the first step is doing nothing and being happy with yourself. And if a task or something that is waiting for your attention will help you with that cause of feeling complete, feeling happy with yourself, then you should choose that. And that's art, that's paint, that's writing, my girl. And but you don't have to. You can also just take like 3 days off and just meditate, whatever you want, or just like go outside and scrabble some things or whatever. It doesn't always need to have a cause. I mean, how you earn your money or how you move on is inspiring people, is is yeah, it's inspiring people, it's helping people. You're here as a mother of all, and how you make your means or pay your dues is doing that. So if that's about art expression, or is it about a book expression, or but you need to start trusting that when you feel that you need to share something, there is an audience for you, and something keeps you away showing yourself out in the world. So the first step is feeling comfortable about yourself, accepting yourself, and accepting the job that the creator gave you when you came here. And how you do that job, it's up to you, you know. You can do it, you can even be, you know, have a normal job. It doesn't matter. But the most important is you don't go for the name, you don't go for glamour, you go for helping people in need, and then they will support you. And that's also the place where you feel as confident as possible and as healthy as possible. Because when you feel the stress, what the world wants from you, and you try to adapt to you got not well. Your physicality couldn't take the pressure because emotionally you're not made for that. So here is first look in the mirror and work on your confidence and see as beautiful creature as you are, and feel people wanting something from you, and then just see whatever you have available or what comes up, and just start somewhere. But you'll have to show your face, you'll have to show consistency. You know, be brave. That's what I'm getting from you. So I hope it helps. Thank you so much. My pleasure, sweetie. My pleasure. Sky, Sasha, does even love itself? I'm getting yes. This is a person that is ready to settle down, that wants kids, that really wants to work for it. So I'm getting a yes. Yeah. Okay, next. Aya, am I doing the right thing in waiting for the right person to come in my life? Waiting is never good. If you want the right person, you need to work on yourself. You need to see what you're attracting, because you're always attracting people. And your words meant the word. Oh, you're so kind, Anne. I'm so happy you're here. Just confidence, girl. I know what you have. I know what your potentials are. Spirit knows. You just don't know. And that's a pity. So learn to know you. The new you know? Waiting is never an option. We're here. Okay, we lived a lot of lives as a spiritual person, and we'll go back to that spiritual life once this physical body will die. So we only have one life with this physical body. So from birth till death, and it's quite a short time, we need to do something. And I believe that we need to know that and focus on that and try to make the best out of it. So waiting isn't in the cards. We don't have time. We're not living for hundreds of years. So waiting is never an option. So waiting, no. Chasing, it's also not an option. Thank you, Queen P. So the best you can do is see all the time, like check in. What am I attracting? What am I putting out? How do I feel? Where am I going? And if we're talking about men, the perfect man doesn't exist. You just want somebody that fits most of your goals, that challenge you, that is faithful, that gives you a place to feel safe. So the most important is, if you're not attracting that at this moment, it's because you are not aware what you need to put out in the world. So those moments when you're waiting for the perfect soulmate or all these things, you don't wait because they're there. They're already born. I mean, it can't be a person that still needs to be born because it will be too young. So it's already there. So why are you not seeing it? Why that person is not feeling you is because you are not imbalance. And if you want the perfect match for you, you need to be in a perfect space. And that person needs to be in a perfect space, because otherwise you meet each other on the way and then things change, or you become their therapist or their mother, or they become your father or their therapist. And then this relationship has no future. So when you really are thinking about settling down, then it's really important to be the best version as yourself. It's the same as when you think about kids, all these drama and trauma that is given from generation on generation. I believe if you want kids, then work on yourself, because you are special. You are here to break those circles. That's why you are born, all of you. And you are creators of your own life. You are not destined by your past or by your parents or by your financial situation, or things will make it easier for you, but maybe if your financial situation or your past was different, you were not triggered to stop this karmatic happening from your genes. We're here to make it better. We're here to be stronger. We all have a big task on our shoulders. So instead of blaming, start looking within. That's what I'm getting. And you'll get your perfect match. I feel him. So just work on yourself. Don't check boxes in these situations. Yes, you will see the fruits of your labor. Everybody does. It's just sometimes annoying, and I get that. But that's why we're here, and that's why I try to go as much more live as possible, so we can all support each other in that challenge, because it's a pity if one of us give up. Because one person doesn't change the world, but a lot of them do. A lot of them do. So... And the thing that always is thought that we are selfish if we work on ourselves is actually the opposite. Thank you, Sarah. It's really the opposite. If we all would work on ourselves and put our priority, we would be full of energy. We will always be balanced. We will always be happy, and we're always ready to help everybody and give whatever we have. So we need to be selfish. And from a selfish point of view, whatever then you have more than you need for yourself, you need to share with the world. And I believe that that's the idea. Does Johans, he will realize soon his wrong relationship. Does Johan, he will realize, Samantha, your question is that Johan will realize that he's in a wrong relationship soon? Is that your question? Thank you for being my top one viewer. Okay, Heart. Hello, sweetie. I'm doing great. Thank you for joining. Okay, yeah, I'll do that question. But what is right and what is wrong, Samantha? What in your opinion is right and wrong? At this moment, this person doesn't realize that, because they're trying to please everybody, and they're not looking within. This is a typical example, as I was just talking about it, in my opinion. You will never seek happiness. And that's, he wants everybody to be happy. He wants the world to grade him as somebody, so he feels that he is somebody. And marriage needs to happen. So, and this relationship is moving towards that goal. So I don't think he will realize that. He will realize that probably much later, when he figures the aha moment why we are on this rock, in my opinion. But at this moment, no, I'm not seeing that happening, sweetie. I'm sorry. What is Jay who filled the report with the Labor Department? If not, who? Was it Jay who filled the report with the Labor Department? Was it Jay? I'm getting a no. It's somebody in that department. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday, tomorrow as well. So these are the days when I'm live on TikTok and on YouTube. I do mini free readings, first name and specific question. I choose them at random after every read, but I try to read as many as I can. So if you need to know something, if you want to try it, if you want clarification about something, then just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. If you want a 5-minute one-on-one depth reading with me, that's possible. Then you need to donate and get yourself on my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio on TikTok. First and second options are platforms to donate, a minimum of $10, €10. You can also use PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also gift a train somewhere there, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Keep tapping my screen, sweeties. That really helps me grow on social media. Follow me if you're new here. Subscribe on YouTube and like my live. It all helps me grow on social media. Okay, Mitch, is Jay, my person at work, still interested in me? Let's check. 100%. Very attracted to how you look. Sarah, what is Wayne's next move towards me? Let's check. Trying to, my pleasure, Yumika. What I'm picking up is trying to ease your feelings. It's like he knows that you are questioning things, that you are unhappy, that you are going a bit like emotionally about the situation. So he wants to find a way to create calmness, to reassure you. So a message showing that he's working, giving some like clarification and what he's doing and how everything will result and be in favor of you. So yeah, transparency is what I'm getting. Nunu, how does Simfu feel about all the things he did to me? Okay, Nunu, let's check. Thank you for being my top one viewer. He sees it differently, sweetie. What I'm picking up on is that he started again and doesn't feel any guilt and just thinks that you are this crying kid keeping him back from moving forward. He found a new way to earn money and you're just like clinging on him and crying, and he believes that you should support him because if this would be a success, then he can pay you back. So he sees it that you need to trust him, and everything he did was an investment and to whatever big success he's gonna achieve financially, and then he will pay you back, and you just need to be patient. What a weird person, in my opinion, but never mind. Aline Berube, hello, what's my next move in my life to get a better and less alone? Oh, take direction. You are creator of your own life. You don't need to be hi. You don't yeah, you don't need to be an artist for that because you decide. You have your own will. You know, spirit is a navigation system like Waze or maps who tells you what to do, and they do it via emotions and via your heart or via angel numbers or via dreams. They communicate like that. So if you are the one that needs to put the direction in your navigation system, where you want to go, what you want to achieve. But you can't do that with just writing down or with your physical head. You need to do it because you feel you deserve it. You feel like you have it already, like you're experiencing it yet. So when you don't know, or whatever you're putting in your navigation system doesn't give you the fulfillment that you expect from life, you need to look within and think like, what am I missing? And feel like you deserve it and feel like you own it and feel like you have it already. If you don't have anything because you're lost, and all of us will be lost 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 times this life cycle. So then you need to try different things. You just go like an experiment. You go to a different supermarket. You try different dishes from another country. You go maybe on a cleanse week. You go to try some new hobbies. You try to go on a weekend in a different city. Whatever. You try things to see what works for you, and where you feel something that you're missing, that's what you put in your direction system. And spirit doesn't mind if you change direction like every minute, because when you go to and you need to go to work and you put your address of work in your Waze or in your Google Maps, and you're driving, and meantime some colleague is calling and saying, oh, there's a birthday, can you stop at this pastry? And you say, yeah, just give me the address, and then you stop and you put a new address in that. Waze or Google will not say, no, first we're gonna go to your job because that was the first address you put in, or would get mad at you. No, they just recalculate, they recalibrate, and they'll just bring you wherever you want. So in the meantime, when you didn't figure it out yet, then just try and just keep putting things in your navigator. I want more that, I want more this, just by feelings. And if you need any help with that, then read my book there on YouTube. Dear Universe, where is my exit? That's the explanation how to rebuild your life, how to be a better manifester, how spiritual world works, how you can quickly manifest whatever you want. Just read my book, and on TikTok, just go to my bio. You can find all the information. It's for sale in all Amazon stores for around $20, and you can have it in paperback. So choose an Amazon store close to your house, so you don't need to pay delivery fees, or you can just download it as a Kindle version. So check that out. Okay, will Joe marry with K? Will Joe marry with K? I don't see that happening. This person is still looking. This is an option. Didn't make their mind up. Still young of heart. I don't know if this is actually a person that will ever settle down. No, not seeing that. Love women too much. Oh my God. Just a minute. I'm Hart. What is Jay who filled the report with the label? I did that one already. Sophia, Hart. Sophia, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Will I have the chance to travel overseas for vacation? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting yes. It's up to you. Just go for it. Chloe, what will be the outcome of Brandon and Elle relationship? Are you so interested in other people's relationships? They're moving slowly, but it will end somewhere. I'm seeing a standstill. It's not like really feisty. Eleni Beberu, thank you. My pleasure, sweetie. Yes, you're visible, Chloe, but I don't understand why you're asking about everybody's relationship. Is that your business or something? Are you a matchmaker? Heart, how are you? What is Jay who feel? Yeah, I did that one already, Heart. Sabina, any message from Spirit? Just checking. Okay, Sabina, I have for you. You need to balance your life. It's like your life was all over the place, chaotic, messy. You need to declutter your house, declutter your emotions, declutter your handbag, declutter. It's like life was so busy, you had to continue, but now it's like peace is coming and you're looking around, but you don't want peace because the area where you need to spend those quality time with yourself is not very interesting, inviting. So be homey. Yeah. Clear up, make something cozy, prepare your house for a beautiful Christmas experience, because your life is shifting and changing and your needs are shifting and changing. So that's what I'm picking up for you. Nisha is as interested in me romantically. Let's check. My pleasure. I can check whatever I want, Chloe, but I'm not wasting mini reads on things that nothing has to do with you. Why do you need to know that? I asked you before, you're not answering that. So I just want to know. It's weird. You're asking all about other people. It's not your business. Why are you not asking about your own growth? Or is that your business? That was my question. It's already days you're asking about relationships of others. It's weird. So just curious. So what I'm picking up on is whom was I reading? Whom was I reading? I don't remember. It jumped again. Let's see. Who's there? Sabina, I did. Nisha. Is S interested in me romantically? Let's check that. Is S. Let's see. Complicated here because this person actually doesn't want to commit to somebody but is attracted to you. So this person is like torn between two, thank you, Ox, two vibes. They're hard because they really are attracted to you. They really think you're cute and physically very attractive, but emotionally they actually want to be selfish. So you're making this person sweat. You're making this person sweat. So yeah, you can win him over for sure. You can win him over. Just Caro. Hi, Sasha. Hi, sweetie. Any message for me today? Of course, sweetie. Message for Caro. Well, lead your life from gut feeling is what I'm getting. You're not, yeah, and love. Gut and love. It's like you're questioning your intuition at this moment, and it's not necessary. I'm picking up that you need to love everything. You have a lot of love to give, and you love a lot. So go from there. Love the world, love the haters, love the idiots, and lead out of confidence. So I hope it makes sense for you. Don't give up. Nunu, any message from that today? Yes, of course. Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting you need to be more involved in having fun with your family, with your kids, with your parents, instead of all the time fixing and doing things. He wants you to really like have fun. And things are easier than you think because all these problems and all these things and all these challenges people are putting on your shoulder, no, at this moment, are easy to fix if you just concentrate on yourself and just make your home life a really fun place to be, because you only owe your children the number one priority. That's what your dad is saying. So I hope it helps. Okay, sweeties, on TikTok, I'll restart my live because it's like going nowhere. So I'll restart my live. Please find me in a minute. So hope to see you there, sweeties. Just a minute. Okay, let's do some. How are you? Yeah, I did that. What did you do? Okay, nothing. Okay, then I'm going live on TikTok. Thank you for joining and refinding me. Thank you so much. Any message from my mom? Of course, Jay. Let's check. Okay, your mom is saying to me that you are living quite a secluded life. Doesn't see you being out and about a lot. She wants you to find love, but she feels that your heart isn't ready for that. I'm picking up that she's seeing that you are working hard and she's looking up to you, but she rather, emotional connections with people and love in your life is also very important, and she hopes that you will give that the same attention. XOX, what Bob like me to know? What God likes you to know. He wants you to move forward. He wants you to let him go because he's always an option with you and he feels that and he feels guilty about it, but he doesn't see you as the number one at this moment. He wants you to put yourself first and he wants you to go out and about. It's like he feels like you're staying out of the spotlight. It's like you're punishing him by not living your life. He wants to see you be happy. He wants to see you move on. So he can like concentrate fully on his new life. Sarah, does GA only see me as a friend? Let's check. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Nunu, for the little heart. At this moment, yes. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, I don't see more. No. No. Just a friend that they trust, that they can confide in. A good friend, that's what I'm getting. Lovely Blues, what's coming in for love? Let's check, sweetie. You're a person that always has the same routines, and it's like what you're doing, there's nobody for you. You are very specific in what you want, and you want a grown-up that is ready to commit and stop with all the bullshit. And where you're at this space, or where you are fishing in the ponds that you are, you don't find these people. So change scenes, try something different to connect with people, love bug, because then I do see you finding somebody, but in your inner circle at this moment, and what physically passes you do every day, I'm not seeing anything. Will Albert come back? Will Albert come back? I'm not seeing that. This person is attracted to somebody else, that is fell in love with somebody else. That's what I'm getting, sweetie. I'm sorry. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. That's the only place where I do mini free readings. So first name and specific question in a comment box. I also do 5-minute dedicated depth readings. If somebody's interested in that, just go to my bio on TikTok. First and second option in my link tree are platforms to donate, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. So don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. If you're waiting for a mini read, then please stop my screen on TikTok. It really helps me grow on social media. Like my live on YouTube, subscribe, and follow me. It all helps me grow on social media. Share my live maybe with somebody that needs some guidance as well. It all helps. Just a minute. Yeah, somebody still has a question? Coco, can I have a love message of what's coming in love? Of course, sweetie. Let's check. What's coming in love? At this moment, I'm feeling that love, even it would be presented on a golden platform in front of your nose, you wouldn't even accept it. It's like you're still stuck with somebody of the past. I'm getting that person really messed you so up that you have really big trust issues. You need to work on those trust issues first before you can commit again in a love relationship, because love is based on trust. So you can have a lot of relationships, but that will be more like a deal with your head or a lust relationship. But if you're looking for a love relationship, you first need to work on that, sweetie. Can you see my question, please, Elizabeth? No, I don't. I do see you writing this comment, but I don't see your question. So please rewrite it. Maybe TikTok is filtering it, so use different words. It all helps. Thank you, Nuno, for the heart cushions. Any message from Spirit, please? Yes, I got your message, sweetie. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you for joining. I'm picking up the message is that you need to like concentrate on your life. I'm picking up on Rani. Thank you for donating. Rani is the first person on my list today. Rani. So I'm picking up. Hi, Jazz. I'm picking up that you are there for the whole world and you often don't speak your truth, Elizabeth. It's time to speak your truth in a nice manner, but speak your truth. You deserve it. That's what I'm picking up. So dare to speak your truth, because that's all about boundaries, and just say them out of love. I know you, or I love you a lot, but this and this, I think this about, or no, I'm not doing that. So that's really important. Rani, where are you, sweetie? Because Rani donated. Ah, TikTok has problems again. Yeah, never mind. We're doing our utmost with the problems. Good day, sweetly. Yeah, Elizabeth, you're such a kind and warm person. I'm feeling that you really, so you can just be honest. I mean, everybody's honest in their honesty to you, so why can't you not be back? So don't crawl in a little corner. Don't be shy. Be present, and you'll see life will turn out amazing for you because you have a lot of gifts, girl. You have a lot of gifts. Rani, I'm gonna do Rani's reading. I'll be back for minutes after that because Rani donated me a cup of coffee. Thank you so much, sweetie. So I'm starting Rani's reading and I'll be back for minutes after that. So if you still want a VIP reading today as Rani wants, then you need to donate. It's really easy. Just go to my bio on TikTok. It's my picture. First, second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha's my name, medium donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a train of my gallery gift and then I'll add you to my list. I appreciate you too, Elizabeth. You're really a nice energy. Thank you for joining and being here. While you're waiting for your minis, keep tapping my screen because I had to restart my live, but it didn't really help, so never mind. But I need some taps. I already have 1.9k, so let's get somewhere there then. And share my live with somebody that needs some guidance as well. Follow me, subscribe, like my live on YouTube. Helps me all on social media. I'm gonna go to Rani's reading and I'll be back for minutes after that, okay? Thank you, Elizabeth, for sharing. Thank you so much, Nunu. Rani, where are you, sweetie? Let's do your reading. Hi, lovely lady. Hi, lovely sweetie. Does Hayden dream of me? And may I please have a reading for myself, like how I have you check on him and where he's at? Can you please do that for me? I'm shifting my focus on me for a little change. Thank you for your time and energy. So you want to know what if Hayden is dreaming of you, and for yourself, how I have you checked on him and where he's at. Okay, can you please do that for me? Okay, let's check. Let's check. Okay, first, the dream question. Is Hayden dreaming about you? Okay, at this moment, I'm seeing that he's a lot in hospitals and doctors. So I think he is on medication. So he's not really being really focused on him. But him after this, it's my last question. Oh my God. I'm getting that this person is not like really clear in his head. So dreams are more like medical or, yeah, putting everything in the right order or something. So he's a lot dreaming about what happened. It's like digesting a lot. So he's very in the me. So I'm not seeing him dreaming about you at this moment. He's just Yeah, he's just angry about everything. He feels that everybody is not giving him what he wants because that's the wrong what he wants because he's off balance. So I'm not seeing that. I'm gonna stop asking. Okay, can't escape him in my dreams. That's why I was curious. Yeah, I think you feel that he's suffering, and you are soul connections. And when you feel that your soul connection is suffering, then, like I say, that you put a direction that you want to be in connected with him. So spirit, your navigation system, talks to you when you're sleeping that he's suffering, and that's why you're getting still that information. So if you don't want that, you need to change your direction in your navigation system. um then you want me to check on him where it's at. You want to check for you. Let's check. Okay, at this moment, sweetie, what I'm picking up is that you're always pleasing everybody but not yourself. You're trying to be this mother of the world of everybody who's hurt or has needs or didn't have a good mother in the past or derailed from their life path. But the importance is this is a quality you have, and that's amazing. And you can for sure in the future do a lot with that. But first, you need to be on track. And if we look a bit deeper on your track, on your life path, you are saying a lot what you want. So you are connected to the divine and you really know what you want, but you never really complete it or really put a lot of energy in it. Because always when you're like, okay, now I'm choosing me, somebody comes on your path and emotionally needs you, this mother figure of you, and you're not at the space to be that great mother because you're not yet on your life path and balanced yourself. You're still figuring it out. And then guilt always makes you choose the other party instead of you. I think I've misunderstood my spiritual journey for now. Thank you for clarity. Yeah. So your spiritual journey at this moment is not helping others, is helping yourself. You are not alone. And you think that you need to help people because otherwise you get in a kind of loneliness. But you better be alone than surrounded by people that need you as a mother that aren't your children, and you're not balanced yet. You're not ready in that space to be. So the positive about it is that your meaning in life, why you are born, why you physically are here, is to serve people, is to enlighten people, and is to help people. But to do that, you need to grow yourself to be in that space. And that can be education, that can be working on yourself, that can be finding a partner that will help you navigate that, whatever. But you first need to think, what do I need to be able to 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 be good at that? Because that's what I'm attracting automatically. So those souls need me, so I need to work on myself the best I can to be in that position where I can do help those questions, but bigger and more and so on, but out of love, out of happiness, out of having too much energy, too much money, too much time to want to help them, and not out of necessity, because you should never be in a necessity position. You're not born for that. So new view, new life choices, new boundaries. That's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. Let's take an oracle card for you. Your 5 minutes are past. Let's see what spirit wants you. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Here, this is your thing, and how you teach and in what world or whatever, doesn't matter. But it's up to you to teach. So you need to take care of yourself. You need to learn your lessons yourself. You need to do that and then move on. And life will just unfold as you want it to be, because you don't have control at this moment. You let others decide. And if you give the powers to others, you'll never get to your goal, like Nunu. And it's such a pity, because you all were once very close to it, but then you derail again. And no problem, huh? We can derail a million times, but it's just a pity. It's just a pity. And maybe this time, choose you because you deserve it. I know that because you're good people. Let's see. I just got a record request. Okay, just a minute. I'm gonna do my small administration and then I'll be back for minis. So if you want a mini read, put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? Okay, Jasmine, thank you for donating. I just text you for the private, so just let me know if that's okay for you. Jasmine is next on deck. Thank you. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years on TikTok, YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So tomorrow as well, don't forget. This is the only place where I do mini free readings. So first name and specific questions in the comment box. I choose them at random after every read, so no guarantee. But my 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok, or if you are a super fan, then for sure I'll get to your question first when I start doing minis. I do them in between my VIP readings. I just did one for Rani, working overtime girlfriend. Yeah, I'm doing had some more time this week. So if somebody needs some guidance, the 5-minute dedicated reading as Rani, and I'm going to do one for Jasmine, you need to get yourself on my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio, first, second option in my link tree, and donate me via those platforms, $10, €10 minimum. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Sessions, my name, in donation, $10, €10, or you can gift a trade somewhere there, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Just a minute. Just need to do something and then I'll be back for the minis. So okay, yes, got it. Okay, let's do some mini. Will I be able to present my report effectively on Tuesday and keep their attention? Virgo Moon, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm picking up that you need to practice your presentation. Make a joke, put a funny screen, a funny picture, something. Because people's attention is not constantly. It starts and then it goes down and up. So try to make it more or make it like a conversation or something. Or let them ask them a question and they need to think first and then you come with the result or something. What do you think to happen? Or because then it's gonna be a big success. Virgo, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, let's do some readings. Will I get a job with 6PR? Will you get a job with 6PR? What I'm picking up on is no, I'm not. Yeah, if you want it, you need to do more about it. So I don't know if you have it's not easy. So you need to really show up. Is anyone coming in love for me? No name. Let's check, sweetie. Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. I'm getting yes. Just be pretty and patient, and it will come. Will we get back together? Kekishikantsa. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the gifts, Missy Millie. I'm picking up, yes. This person always comes back to you, but your relationship needs to shift to a different, like, degree or different, level, actually, because you are his mother. And I don't know why you're settling down because you're waiting for him, but when they need mothers, they get enough of them and then they need space and then they come back again. And I do see that relationship going on and off like that. So you need to change the dynamic. So don't be a mother. You can choose, you can change that. Do you feel Omar and the mom of his children broke up? She's still controlling and he's listening. She guilts him into everything, Latifa, and he's very sensitive to that. You know that. Will my ex try to contact me? Thank you for being my top 3 viewers, sweetie. Keep tapping my screen. Follow me, subscribe, like my life. It all helps me. Please. Yes, I do see your ex wanting to connect with you at this moment. Not yet. I do see that in a few weeks. They're looking for an excuse. So they were like, comment that you're looking well or beautiful or something, because he's very attracted to your physicality. Hi, Liv. I'm doing great. Thank you. It's Ken, my soulmate. Justine, I'm getting a yes. The magician is involved. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody's doing great today. Thank you, Missy Millie. If somebody needs a mini today, then first name and specific question. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, then, from Australia. Welcome. Then please go to my bio. First, second option in my link trees are ways to donate. Minimum of $10, €10. Then you get a 5-minute, yes, mate, depth reading with me. You can also go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha's my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Or you can gift a train and I'll add you physically to my list. This moment, one person on my list, and that's Jasmine. Jasmine, just let me know if you're ready for your reading. Just let me know, and then I'll do your reading. So please let me know. Cosmea, will I be in stable marriage with Etienne in the future? Yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah, but keep being emotional, vulnerable to him. What Aben feels about me? Does he regret what he lost? Let's figure that out. I'm not picking up on that. I'm picking up that when you were in his life, it was like every day something happening. He had like no control over it. And now peace and quiet came back. So he sees you as a disturbance of his peace. That's a lot. Love Marie, how are you? Will I eventually be promoted in my job? Love Marie. I'm getting yes, 100%. Keep doing what you're doing. Coco, does Tomas wants me to move on from him? Does Tommaso wants him to move on? 100%. I'm sorry, sweetie. Angel, will I ever forgive myself and forget? 100%. Because why would you forgive yourself or want to forgive yourself? You're all humans, and humans make mistake. As long as you learn from it, that's the most important. Great, Jasmine, you're next on deck. So you are putting yourself in jail while nobody wants you to be in jail. So get yourself out of the out of jail free card from Monopoly. You show you learn, show that you changed. That's what people want you to see, and that's what Spirit wants you to learn. We make mistakes. If we don't make mistakes, we don't learn. And some are harsh and some are really harsh. I get that. But still, we need to continue. Physical life is not endless. It has an end date. And we're not here and we're not born and we went through all this shit to give up. No, we don't. We just keep moving, one foot in front of the other. And from mistakes, we grow. From mistakes, we learn. From mistakes, And some, if you believe that coincidences doesn't exist, you probably had to make a mistake to wake up others as well, or to get like room in your life, or somebody needed to leave that otherwise you would never leave, so because they're not good for you or whatever. You don't know what the creator has in mind for you, but coincidences doesn't exist. When we embark on situations that we as persons don't like, then we need to learn from it. And once we learn from it, we grow and we move on. And we don't need to relive it, or always like drag it around in our future, because you learn from it. So it's done. It's fixed. It's air. It's not there anymore. So release you. Be free. All this heaviness makes you not fly anymore. So release yourself. Release you from everything. Guilt is something that people put on us to make us small, to cut our wings. And they do it only with people with a lot of potential. So you have that, a lot of potential. So I would take it as a compliment instead of as a burden. But that's my opinion. Of course, it's not fun when you go through that. You soak a bit. But then you pick yourself up and you move on. Okay, Jasmine. I'm gonna do Jasmine's reading because Jasmine donated me a hipsy. I'll be back for minis after that. So if somebody still wants a mini, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Of course, my 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have my super fan, you'll get priority when I do minis again. If somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, as Jasmine wants, then you need to add yourself to my VIP list. My VIP list is still open for another 15 minutes. So if somebody still wants a VIP reading today before the weekend, then add yourself to my list. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift and I'll add you physically to my list. And otherwise you will have to wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be live again at 11 a.m. GMT plus 1 time. Okay, I'm getting to going to Jasmine's reading. Keep tapping my screen. Thank you. Okay, Jasmine. Only what did Stoico do about poor call conversation on Wednesday? What trying to trigger me emotionally? Is Stoico gonna take offer about our October and come to help? Okay, what did Stoico thought about the whole conversation on Wednesday? Okay, let's check. What did he think about our conversation? Yeah, okay, gotcha. Let's check. Okay, Stoico feels like you are in charge of everything, and he's not really happy with that. He felt about that conversation that you were like grading him and sharing your opinion about him. So he felt attacked. Now he's questioning if he's a good dad. Before that conversation, he thought he was an amazing dad. He was not good at it because he's still learning and so on, because he gives him that slack. But he thought he was quite good at it, doing a good job. And you emotionally convinced him that maybe he didn't. So at this moment, he's dazzled. He believes that being a good dad for Jairo is working so he can meet the financial obligations and sometimes see him and have fun with him. He believes that how he was in Jairo's life in the past should be in the future. He doesn't see it as a problem. He doesn't make any effort to see him more or to be more connected with him. So he thought he was doing a great job, and actually he wants to go back to that kind of relationship. But you told him that no, this is not being a good dad, and this is not what we're gonna do, and that's not what we are gonna expect. So now you blaming him feels like you're picking a fight with him. He thinks you're unhappy and you're depressed, He thinks that you are struggling in life because you're on your own and nobody likes you. So now, out of nowhere, you need him. But he doesn't want to because he was before a good father, in his opinion, and he wants to continue doing that. So he's dazzled. He sees little stars, Jasmine. He's not getting it. Was trying to trigger me emotionally. No, he was not trying. He was triggering you emotionally because he doesn't get it. He just feels that we just need to continue as we did in the past because that went perfectly. You are whining and holding him back with whatever he wants. So he's ready to really emotionally totally disconnect from you. And you just need to figure it out by yourself. So he's actually wanting to do less now to punish you. I don't understand how he can do less because he's doing nothing, in my opinion. But that's his opinion. Yes, he did. And I triggered. And then I told him, and he changed his attitude. Yeah, really. This is a soap. Is Toyo gonna take offer about our October and come to help? In this light, I don't think so, but I'm gonna pull some cards. But knowing the two questions before, as a human being, never realized. Yeah, of course. In his mind, because that's where he thinks he's a good dad, because he wants a lot, I'm not telling him, but he's never capable to act on it because it's the woman's problem, the baby's problem, his mother's problem, the money problem. But in his head, for sure, you told me, but the cards are saying for 100% he's gonna do his utmost to join this family and be emotionally a part of it. He's gonna put that first. That's his thought. The reality is the hangman standing up. He doesn't know how. So what he thinks and what he does are two different things. He's just not capable to change thoughts into actions. He's just not capable. But his thoughts for him is an action. So him thinking about it, him saying that, is already being a very good dad. He doesn't feel the necessity to act on it at all. At all. I'm seeing that if you believe him, you will have sleepless nights and wait till he answers. So I think he's gonna ghost you. That's what I'm getting. So don't let him ghost you. You know how not to let him ghost, and that's the lawyer case. So be aware of that. Okay, I'm gonna pull an oracle card. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask your divine guidance. See, again, Jasmine, stop questioning your connection with spirit and talk to spirit what you want. Okay? It's a extra help. Yeah? Good luck, sweetie, and thank you for donating. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great. I'll see you at 4, sweetie, for our one-on-one. Hope everybody's doing great today. If somebody needs some guidance, first name and specific question in the comment box. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, you have another 10 minutes to add yourself to my VIP list and you get a reading as I did for Jasmine. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First, second options are platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10 and euros. Or you can gift a trade on TikTok and I'll add you physically to my list. Nobody donates in the next 10 minutes. I'll do some minutes and get off live and I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. GMT, I'll be here as well. Sasha, V and I found a new way of chatting and we're chatting all night. How is he feeling today? Oh, I'm so happy. Yes. Good for you, Veronica. Finally, some good news in that department. At this moment, he feels like he's really connected with you. Look at the card. He feels strong in this connection. He feels also that you really care and you listen, and the other way around. You feel like he's having this real conversation on this table with you, and it's very nurturing. But once he goes back to his real life, he's worried because he's falling on what he saw, and it's falling on, yeah, he's losing his heart, and it makes him worried because he's falling for you more and more. He's finally letting his heart talk to his brain and accepting it, and it's very scary for him. So that's what I'm picking up, sweetie. So be cautious with what you're talking about. Yeah, be cautious. Not to spook him away again. My pleasure, sweetie. My pleasure. Okay, Liv, will I meet someone interesting soon? Let's check, sweetie. No, you're not, because you're not moving around. You're just staying in your circles, and there's nobody. You need to go to another pond, sweetie. I'm doing great. No problem. Leona, will my ex George A want to reconcile with me in the future? Let's check. I'm getting yes. This this uh, this space is healing. You both need to heal. You need to like let the dust settle. So yeah. What do you feel for me and Omar? He is opening up a lot, but don't know if he will divorce. Let's check. You need to be more at this moment, and that's the first card I ever pulled in this situation, Latifa, as I can remember, is that you need to start putting some ground rules. You are now in his good side. He knows what he has to offer, but the importance is that you need to be bold. So, of course, you can't, from whatever you accepted in the past, ask him now to leave his wife and whatever and be like full with you and your kids. But you can really ask him to take some steps in that direction. And Latifa, just think, what would be the first step he can do or act? I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you, Veronica, for donating. That you are convinced, and he shows that he's convinced that you will have a future together. Yeah. So the first thing that is bothering you, you're writing it down yourself, so I'm very proud of you, is that he has no time for you. So the next time you connect with him, I would bring that topic up. Like, can we just like every 2 weeks have half an hour or whatever and see how his action is? Because him doing that, he can't do it on his own, sweetie. He's not a person that can like take those decisions, and his wife is like very possessive and plays around with him like a cat with a mouse before they kill it. She feels like she deserves that because whatever he did to her. So the most important at this moment is that you have regular connections and you can guide him. I say to him, but he cannot do something because she is controlling. Yeah, then he finds a way. So you say, okay, I understand, but you'll have to find a way because my clock is ticking, and life is not forever, and I need to see that you're meaning it. I need to feel that I'm important. Just tell him why you need it, and if he really and that's what he needs. He can fight or he can take a decision for another person, but he can't do it for himself. So you should be more open about what is bothering you and why you need it, because you'll see then he's gonna fight for you. But at this moment you're giving him nothing, and his wife's giving him plenty, so it's not balanced. Cindy, how are you doing today? I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Hi to TQS Travels. That's a funny name. Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Let's see. Cancer Rising. How are you? I'm doing great. General for October, please. Thank you. Let's check. A general. Thank you, Veronica, for your question. I'm getting that in October you finally get some answers to be able to move forward. It's like you're putting out a lot of questions and the answers are not coming and you're just like waiting. So what I'm picking up on is that the answers will come in October. So just wait for them, listen for them, and make space so they can connect with you. Let's see. Yes, I'm doing it now, but I cannot do it because she's in control of the situation. No, come on. He can go to the loo and text you. He can go out and have a grocery. Yeah, everybody has kids. Everybody's complex. Everybody's difficult. You're too much believing is nonsense. Everybody is for sure 10 minutes on their own a day. For sure. Latifa, don't believe. He's just not making her uncomfortable because she's saying that that makes her uncomfortable. So now it's time to tell you what your needs are if he doesn't want to make you uncomfortable. So yeah, he calls me. So what are you? You're not happy with that because you're saying the communication needs better more. So that calling schedule needs to be more as you feel comfortable with that. Then you have more often calls. So he needs to change that. And it's for sure possible to do so. He's a grown-up. Hi, Rising Phoenix. Will my kids pass this semester? No. Not all of them at this moment. But if you give them a lot of attention, they will. So some of them are not knowing that they're not gonna pass. Yeah. There's drama everywhere. There's drama everywhere. It's not a reason to call, and it's not 24/7 drama. So I think it's lame excuse from men. She's depressed. She's mental. There's drama. It's not true. Those are the number one excuses that aren't true. I wouldn't believe that. I would ask specific reasons. Okay, I have Veronica because Veronica donated me a train. Veronica, you're next on deck. I got your question, so please let me know if you're in my live so I can do your reading. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading today with me from my VIP list, you need to donate in the next 15 minutes. Nobody donates in the next 15 minutes. I'll see you tomorrow because tomorrow I'll be live at 11 a.m. GMT plus one time as well. Tried talking to Dad yesterday for some math guidance. Do you see him agreeing, following it in the future? On his own, no. But he will try. But then he will slip, and then you'll have to remind me. My pleasure. So, step by step. That's what I'm getting. Step by step, you'll get there. Right, in Phoenix? Okay, let's do Veronica's reading. Veronica, let's start. Hi, Shasha. So nice to see you. So nice to see you too, sweetie. Things became very intimate last night through this new dialogue we had. He completely opened up, and so did I. How is he feeling about me and our connection? How is he feeling about you? He feels fire. It feels like you're very fiery, that you are awake, that you are like alive. It's like him connecting to a heart. You know, these machines that you need to put on MADs or something when people get a heart attack. You're like shocking him back to life. So he's really feeling your fiery sexual energy. That's what he thinks about you. Your connection at this moment, he's celebrating it. Look, the person is sitting on a kind of animal holding a glass of champagne. So, and it is the Knight of Cups. So it means that it's somebody that isn't really overthinking it, or is not like questioning it. It's just like enjoying it. Just as a child, you have no power about your life. You have no decision making opportunities or rights. So you just, whatever your parents decide you need to do that day, you just follow on those decisions made by others. And I'm picking up that um, my pleasure rising feeling. So what I'm picking up on it, that he's just enjoying the ride. He's celebrating the ride. He's not overthinking it. He's not controlling it. He's just enjoying your commitment at this moment. So he thinks that you are giving him energy, sexual, emotionally, and physically, as a ADA machine. And how he sees your connection is just celebrating it, just going through it, not questioning, not having plans, not wanting to make something out of it, not thinking that it's going to go wrong, just enjoying the ride. More like see where it goes, that kind of energy. Should I be worried or concerned that I gave too much emotions away to him? Did it scare away? Do you need to? No, because he's enjoying the ride. I'm picking up that this is what makes this relationship back alive. I feel like if you didn't switch or didn't find a way to connect in this different way of connection, because physically there's nothing at this moment, only this mean of connection via social, I'm getting that it would burn out. Also because there was a momentum that he saw you and had all these ideas, and he was like spiraling there, and he was puzzled. So something had to happen. And this is not too much at all. No. The problem is, of course, that, but that's nothing to do with this, but it has to do with the whole picture, is that if you stay where you're at in your position in life, your physical position, and you keep up getting more intimate and getting more serious and getting more real with each other, he will feel as a loser because he's not married, he doesn't have kids, he's not in a place where he wants to stay. So you need to create changes in your life while you are growing this way of communicating, because otherwise somebody's going to get hurt. And for sure, he will get more hurt than you. And when he realized that, then I don't know what he's going to do. Because then I get the energy of spiraling again. See the scary bunny? We have that so often. And then he will think like, God, I miss that. I miss a connection with a person. I want my own family. And if you're not in that area where you can give it, he will find somebody else to have that. And he did that in the past already, if I'm correct. So you're playing with fire here. One, it's good for your relationship. But second, you're playing a big game. A dangerous game. Any advice from the spirit? I'll just pull an oracle card for you. So be aware of that. It's not playing yet, but it does come through as a repeated pattern from in the past. Yeah, but you know what happened in the past? Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Something lovely will grow from it. Thank you, Latifa, for donating. You're next on deck. Thank you so much. So you need to keep, hi Mike, you need to keep all eyes open. You can enjoy the ride, but you can't just go on the ride with a glass of champagne as he does, because then he wakes up and then he realizes the reality, and then he ghosts you and you'll get hurt again. So just as a protection, Thank you, Latifa. Did you put your question? I don't see your question. Can you write your question, Latifa? Because you're next on deck. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's having a great time today and is ready for this amazing weekend that is embarking on us. If you want to know something, this is the only place Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 11 a.m. GMT plus one time, where I do mini reads on TikTok and on YouTube. So tomorrow I'll be live as well. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much, sweetie. So enjoy the ride, but stay awake, okay? That's the message, Veronica. If you need some guidance and you want to try or something's bothering you or whatever, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random after every read, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. My 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok, or if you have an abonnement on my channel and be a super fan, you get priority when I do minis. If somebody's interested in a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I just did for Veronica and will do for Latifa once I have her question, then you need to donate. You have 15 minutes to get still on my list today. Otherwise, I'll close my list and I'll see you all tomorrow. It's a small donation of $10, €10, first or second platform on my link tree on TikTok. You can use that to donate, or you can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha's my name, medium donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift and I'll add you physically to my list. So if somebody still wants a VIP reading today during this live, then you need to donate in the next 15 minutes. What do you feel will happen between me and Omar? Me and Omar? 3 months. Okay, got you. I think she doesn't trust him. Trust issue. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do a few minutes, Latifa, and then get to your reading. Okay, sweetie? Okay. Sky, how does Timothy feels about B? Does he have serious intentions towards her? Have a nice day and weekend. You too, sweetie. At this moment, no. They're ending their relationship. Mike, I almost got first customer yesterday. I was so close. See? Come on. Stay positive. They are coming. These, you have people, they need to think, they need to try, they need to go. It's going the right way. One sheep will pass, then all sheep will follow. That's something Dutch, they say. Amanda, why would Amir cheat on me and not the other person he'll be with? Why did he cheat on you? Because your relationship was toxic. I feel like he thought he was in love with you, but then fell in love with somebody else. So it's a person that just changes his mind, like changing his underwear every day. He falls in love for the sake of love, but love is work, hard work. So still it's gonna be hard work, or that person is really an easy person and just accept his character, he will fall in love again. If you still feel or see that they will divorce. Yeah, divorce. Got you, sweetie. I want to study next year. Is it a good idea? No. 100%. It will help you get more possibilities where you're at, and also maybe move to another place where more opportunities are for you. Cindy, am I going to be a PhD next year? Thank you for being my top 2 viewers, really. I'm getting, if you want to be that, you should not let yourself be, it's like people seduce you from that subject. Not mean, but with kindness. It's like some people rather, they don't want you to put all your time or effort in them because they feel like left behind. So you'll have to be strong in your boundaries, Cindy, if you want to. Shasha, I almost got first. So I'm so happy for you, Mike. I'm really so happy for you. Tandy, what actually happened between my past relationship with Zvi? What happened? More people got involved? More people had an opinion? but they are rumors. They're not based on facts. I told you when one is coming, more will join. Chris, will hear good news from my interview. Will you hear good news from my interview? Yeah, just don't give up, Mike. Keep flying. Be in that positive mindset. That's so important. You start questioning again, then you put like a brake on this energy that is flowing. Your interview. Yes, what I'm picking up on is they really loved your energy. People really connect with you and emotionally trust you, and it will create a wheel of fortune. So a change in your financial being. So I think you did well. Chris will hear good news from my interview. Yes, you will get good news from your interview. Okay, I'm gonna go to Latifa's reading. Latifa, where are you, sweetie? Please let me know. Dodja, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Message from my spirit team. Yes, of course. You're there. Just good. Ooh, Dodja, stability is coming. Wow, stability in life, stability in relationships, stability everywhere. So keep your eyes open. Stability is coming. So know that. Okay, Latifa, I'm going to do your 5-minute read. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. If you want a 5-minute read today, still during this live before the weekend, then you need to go to my bio. First, second option in my link tree on TikTok are ways and platforms to donate. You can also go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also use PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name, or a trade in from a gallery gift. Okay. If nobody donates, then I'll see you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. GMT plus 1 time. Latifa. Okay, let's get to Latifa's reading. Me and Omar, 3 months. Get you. What's going to happen between you and Omar in the next 3 months? Let's first check October. Okay, October is all about your energy. If you are really 100% clear in what you want to be unfold in the next 3 months about your relationship with him, because again, spirituality is your navigation system, like Ways and Maps. You put direction. So what would be for you a good outcome or a good growth to where you want to be with Omar in the next 3 months? What do you need to change and shift in the first month? What needs to change in the second month? What needs to change in the third month? It's like you don't know. It's like you just hope that spirit will create that for you or enlighten you or something. It doesn't work like that. Spirit doesn't have a physical body. So what I'm picking up on is really knowing that, being aware of that, owning that. So what I'm picking up on is, yeah, I'll just check just in a minute. You want more time? Okay, so I'm gonna read the more time. The first month, what I'm picking up on is, if you want more time, you will have to let him know about it, and not like whine or complain or nag. No, just say, you're hurting me because we only have 10 minutes. And I don't mind that when you call me, we have the 10 minutes, because then know what you're, listen. The problem is what you're saying is that he doesn't want to call you anymore if he only has 10 minutes, because he thinks that you are disappointed. No, you want him to keep calling, but more often. Because if he can only spare 10 minutes per time, because this woman is so magically everywhere and has cameras everywhere and spyware, and she's like working for Mission Impossible, then he will not call you anymore, because you will always complain that it's too little. So you need to reinforce him that you're happy he's calling you, but you need more. And you're not going to stay in this kind of relationship because you still have all your life open, but you love him. But if he can't make it possible in the next month to create the communication even it's in short pieces, to more often, then where are you and him? Yeah. So, how you are saying that, it doesn't click because you don't see the results. So, the first months, you need to change your communication style and you need to try different approaches. You need to be happy and compliment on the attention, but you need to start making it very clear that this needs to grow in the common, and ask him to come with a plan and think about it and find solutions. He's not a child, he's a human being. And if he doesn't do that, what do you think that when you're in a real committed relationship, he's gonna fight for you? He's gonna earn money for you? He's gonna, because he will have the same excuse. Yeah, the clients don't want me. I'm hanging with my friends. I can't come home because they need me. I mean, if you can't make a turn on this topic, and that should be your number one priority, to compliment for the attention, but to let him feel, see, and understand his behavior on this topic needs to change. If that not happen, then the second month there will be no connection at all. No, it's not, Latifa. They don't have problems. You're filling it in. They don't have problems at this moment. She's doing her thing. He's doing his thing. They are both talking about dissolving this marriage. She's happy because she knows he's not leaving her because there's financial consequences. And he tried to find means to be able to refund that, but he didn't. He failed. So at this moment, she's not annoying him because she's happy. He's stuck at home with her because they're bounded financially. So, secondly, if he would sort the financial problem, they are bound by kids, and she will not let him see his kids. So, at this moment, this woman is very comfortable. There is no problem here. In the past, there was, now there's not. And she's really done with him, but she doesn't want him as a husband. She just wants him on paper as a husband because then she is having the right life that she needs. And then she has the person doing whatever she wants him to be. So she's living now as a queen. So the only negativity that he would be get caught calling you or you being involved is that you will burst the bubble of her perfect life. Yes, because the only problem that they can have problems, that was last week, but they resolved it. So you asked me to see next month, the month after, and a month. So you are finding excuses for October, what you need to do based on past months when it's resolved. So the problem isn't there. Last week it was, so you could do nothing. You asked me for a 3 months reading. Next month, he can do that. I'm not saying that at this moment at all. In the 3 months, no. He can't. He's stuck with the kids because she has made him scared that he will not be able to see them. And financially, he needs to pay, he needs to contribute to the divorce. And he doesn't have the means. So this moment and in the next 3 months, she's the queen because he can't resolve those 3 problems. So that's why it's so important for this month, October, that your communication with him can become better and stronger in what kind of form or possibility he needs to remember, because there are possibilities. Because if he's not going to fight for that, now that everything is calm at home, then he's never going to fight for a divorce, girl. No, they're not. They're just, it's easy. So, this point, you need to make something out of it, and he needs to fight for it. And if he does, then he will feel a man again, and you will have the ability to like motivate him to find a better job, to find a resolution about his kids. And then he will divorce and be happy with you. But you first need to get in that position. And you're not. So your first month should be 100% focused on getting on that position. Do you get it? And if you don't, then nothing's gonna change. It's just gonna be what it is. Yes, he's afraid of divorce for 2 ways. And it doesn't matter if he's afraid or not, because you can't help him now, because you're not building up this kind of relationship with him to help him. So you can listen to him, you can listen about his fears, and you can find solutions for him and explain if you really want to. Did you think about this? You can be an ally. Everybody can support somebody. Everybody does more than they think they ever did when they had to support, when people believed in them, when they had a crowd supporting them. These people didn't make them do better. These people didn't do it for them, but there was support. And if you are only having 10 minutes and you're whining every time that it's too little, then he has no support. So we have a person doesn't have support. He's not going to do anything in the next 3 months if he doesn't get support. The question is, does he want you to support him? And that you need to check in October, because she's off his back and he has all the possibility to check that. Yeah, but spending time is also, you can spend time spiritually. You can spend time on the phone. You can spend time whatever you want. You can even send letters. You can send pigeons. I don't care. You can do anything. If you want something, you can achieve it in this world. Yes, then he leaves his phone somewhere else and he forgot it. It's bullshit. You're grown-ups. You can be wherever you are, wherever you want to be. He's happy there because he has nothing with you at this moment, because you're whining, and he has a home and he's seeing his kids. So, of course, he's happy. And she's off his back. Yeah. And when it's drama, then resolution starts. So he didn't choose you. He'd rather be miserable, heart-related, but comfortable at home than... So you got your answer already, no? And you're fine with it because you're accepting it all the time. You're not telling him, hey, mister. So she can just do drama, and that's then an excuse. It's going to be drama anyhow. If he chooses you, or he chooses the neighbors, or he chooses his mother, or he chooses his kids, it will be drama. So is he such a scary soul that he doesn't dare to choose him? And who is she? She's a woman. He's a man. What much drama can she do? Voila. So you have your answer. So you now need to put an ultimatum in October. I'm getting more quality time, or I'm done. That's what the card said. That's what you need to do. Before you couldn't, because there was a different situation. He was in a different mindset. He was trying and he was not getting it, not making it for him. So he was broken. But now he's very strong and she's okay. So if you now don't put an ultimatum, and if you don't put in October and you keep your boundaries, then this is going to be it, sweetie. This forever. You want to be waiting, being pushed back because somebody will create a drama. So if you make a drama, he'll just ignore you. So this is what it is. You need to accept what it is. Before he was working, he was still finding a job. That was all to make it work. But now he gave up. So yeah. What's the next from Daniel? Innocent, or did he wanted to talk with me? innocent. That's why, but he's emotionally connected with me. You saw earlier that they want to divorce. Yes, they want to divorce, but they physically will never do it. They will divorce. But they will, for whom he's going to divorce? For another woman, not for you. If you don't make your step now, he will keep, and then you will be shocked and shaken that he will be divorced in 6 months, and he will be with somebody else who will help him, who will support him, who will financially help him, who will help him with his kids. Because he's a person that can't do it on his own, and he doesn't want to stay with her. So he doesn't want to be on his own. So, or he's in this relationship, or he's with another person that will help him. So, but before you help him, Latifa, you need to tell him that your needs are, because otherwise he doesn't want your help. Then he doesn't want your help, because there's people who treat you like you, people how he's treating you now, in the mindset that he is, something happened that he lost all respect for you, because he treats you like shit for a while, and you're accepting that because you know that he's going through hell, but now he's doing fine. And then he looks back and he's like, what is Latifa as a person? She just sits there, and I'm trying to find a job, and I'm trying to do this, and she just sit there. And then her ex-husband comes back, and then she tries that, and then she just sit there. And if I call her or not, she's just whining. And if I give her more, she's whining. But what is she doing for us? That's what he thinks, because you are so accepting it all. You're not showing color. People don't have respect for people who don't show color. Yeah, but that's his opinion. That's what he sees. That's how he thinks of you. So that's why you need to start making clear who Latifa is, because what I'm telling you, how he sees you, this is not Latifa. Latifa is a beautiful queen who can have a perfect life, who doesn't get in shit as he does, because you don't have those problems with your ex, who can get whatever she wants, and when she puts her mind to something, she creates it for herself. You're a proud, beautiful woman. So that's my point. He doesn't see those qualities because you are not telling him. So this first month is very important for you. You need to show him who Latifa is. And Latifa is a fucking great deal, and he has the opportunity to jump on board. But if he doesn't, Latifa is moving on. Yes, thank you. Stop being a beggar. He's the beggar, not you. Do you get it? And this needs to shift in the first month. And this should shift, because if it doesn't shift, sweetie, there's no future here. That's nothing. No, you don't beg. You don't need him. He needs you. Do you get it? Because then we have the energy in the correct balance. And then he will listen to you. Then he will have respect for you. And then he will dare to challenge or poke the angry woman bear. But at this moment, he doesn't. So you need to get your light. You need to get your energy back. You need to get your honor back. Do you get it? Okay, gonna pull an oracle card for you, Latifa. Yes, I'll show you the deck. Just a minute. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Here. The cards are totally agreeing with you. Just a minute, they're laying on the floor. I need to I want to grab the bell. Up again. Yeah, got it. Here. Playful Heart Tarot Kitten Chips. That's the one. No, you're not bothering me at all. I wanted to take them, but then I fell, so I just had to take them. They're here. That's the deck. No, you can say thank you, kittens. It's written on the top. It's really a nice deck. The cards are all laminated, so they don't, you can use them like every day and they don't get worn. Yeah, they're very cute and they're very high. They were quite expensive, but the quality is amazing. I have them already for years and they're really amazing. Hi, Michelle. And they're easy to mingle and they don't get worn because they're laminated. So thank you. I love my lollipops as well. I don't eat them, but I wear them. I love lollipops, but when I eat them, I get sick. So I wear them. Have a great day. Okay, sweeties, I'm going to see you all tomorrow if you want, because I'll be live at 11 a.m. GMT plus one time. Hope to see you. Thank you for all your donations. Have a great weekend if I don't see you at all. And because I'll be live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays from now on. So for a while, because I have some free time. And want to share my knowledge with the world so people know what spirituality is all. See you soon, all. I'll be back live tomorrow at 11 a.m. GMT plus one time. Thank you all for the gifts and everything. Bye, sweeties. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody on YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow at 11.